Welcome back to another episode. NBA 2K25. My career. All for earning my money. VC. Today, guys, I'll play like 2, 3 games. Get to it. Play some Detroit. Let's get it.
Good, MP. Throw them buffs on, MP. We're in the D.
So the black jerseys as well. Purple jersey. Purple jersey there.
needs to be addressed. Please text the word Pistons along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight.
Oh, yo. We 6-0. Let's keep it strict alive.
Getting story. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and Philadelphia's 76ers.
Get some emotes.
And that one against
probably some Russell Westbrook emotes, though.
Seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Jay out there with Austin Reeves. And Hachimura in at the 3.
Hey, Riddick.
And for the Pistons, inside
LeBron, AD.
Harris and Durham.
And me, Jalen Levins.
And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
This is a trio.
How long does the excitement of a new season last?
That's me.
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Ooh, they guarding that. They guarding that. Hold on.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Sasser. Jay, the pass to LeBron.
Go LeBron.
Alley-oop jam.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Here's Sasser. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
So it's the Pistons now after the miss from Jay. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Davis. Hardaway from outside. Rebound the Lakers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Both free throws good from Jay. And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
And teaming up with Jordan Brand, an incredible place to get your first shoe deal with. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
Back to Sasser. Pass to Thompson. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Sasser.
The defense. You say about
we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson. Jay misses.
And not allowing.
I gotta start rushing that though. Gotta stay patient.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here is Harris. His last outing.
Confidence is key, y'all. Gotta stay confident. Be patient.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Sasser. Jay, the pass to James. Here's Jay. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
There we go, AD.
It's
Let's get
Davis
it.
finishing it off.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Pistons trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Back to Sasser. Left side Harris. Pulls up. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from James.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Hey, LeBron?
Okay.
LeBron
I
James.
guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little.
Uh-huh.
Put a little extra on that one.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Sasser against the bucket.
Sorry.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Jay, the pass to Hachimura. Knocked loose. Now here is Harris. Guarded closer. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 6.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B.
Hey, LeBron?
I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy
Back to the
looks
basics.
and force him to make
Okay.
tough plays. Guess
Pick
that's the
and
best
rolls.
we can do against King James, guys.
Thank you, David.
Pick
Here's
a ball.
Thompson. Following the basket by LeBron James. Harris outside. Pass to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Shoots over James. Hardaway, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. And it's Hachimura in the corner. James, a screen on Thompson. Jay, the pass to LeBron.
Let's go, BJ.
The alley-oop.
Defensively, in that pick and roll action, you have to stop LeBron first.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Sasser. Outside Hardaway. Here's Harris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for
Let's get it,
Los
y'all. We
Angeles.
like it.
Well, their game plan
Try to
has
get to
been
an
very
A+.
effective so
A+
far.
teammate
They're
grade, though.
working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
First personal foul.
Here's Jay. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Wood with the screen for Reeves. No good with the triple. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Harris. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Jay. LeBron outside. Pass to Jay. Into the lane. Counted. Good.
There's a
Jay's
layup.
got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Harris outside.
I just looked at it. They don't got K. Cunningham. Continue right there. Oh,
Outside
right here.
Hardaway. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Here's Duran. After the made shot from Jay. Tries it from the top of the key. Thompson misses. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to LeBron. Here's Jay. He's covered by Sasser.
Ooh, that was nice right there.
He's got 10.
And that's 10 straight.
Broke his
points
ankles.
in the paint.
Got him lean.
Nowhere to be found.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Harris with it. Duran with a screen on LeBron. There's the lob to Duran.
Good catch. Good catch. Christian.
Pass to Reeves. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trail by 5. Tries the spin move. Hardaway with it. Thompson passes to Harris. Over Reeves. And it's good off the back rim and in. And 11 points for Tobias Harris.
All right, Chris.
Come back and
That's
take the
pick
lead.
and roll.
This will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Okay, Chris.
And
Okay.
finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Thompson outside. There's the lob to the hoop. And
They throwing lobs.
I think the rim could
Yeah,
be
for
12 feet
copycat.
off the ground, and
Yeah,
Thompson could still go get the lob.
Here's Jay. He's got 10. James up top. Pass to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Here's Jay. He's covered by Sasser.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Harris kicks to Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Reeves. Here's Hardaway down low. Here's Duran. Hachimura grabs the
The
miss.
defense.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Jay. Fouled and
Hey,
the shooting gets the
whoa.
bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight
Got him
points
double
coming
teaming.
from inside.
This is his third
And one
free throw attempt of the
opportunity.
game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Harris. Fontecchio's coming in for Asar Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Great.
And it's Noel in for Marcus.
That's a green bean.
Pistons trail by 6. Noel with the ball. Poke loose.
Good steal, good steal. D-Lo. Thanks, D-Lo.
Here's Jay.
Oh, I almost made
Angeles with
the.
another miss.
Almost made that.
Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Beasley, the pass to Noel. Duran with a screen on Russell. Here's Noel. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's
Ooh.
Duran making his
Whoa.
physical presence known.
Calm down now.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense
Calm
needs
down now.
another look.
Calm down.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject.
Oh, they say on the bench. Hey, just because I got blood.
For some changes. Hachimura
Good,
comes in
good.
for Christian Wood. And Jay subbed in for Vincent. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
We've got Fontecchio, Paul Reed out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Noel.
Good defense, AD.
That's the group for Detroit right
Assist
now.
to Crit. Yo, D-Lo.
Beasley covering.
Yeah, there, D-Lo.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Noel. And again, Detroit turns it over. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, James.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Poked away. Hachimura, the pass to Jay. Screen by James. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the rejection by LeBron. Here's Jay. Good assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Almost had the end opportunity, but
we didn't get it. Yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Thought he blocked that, but he did. That's it. See LeBron
to mix it up inside.
Here's Jay, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Jay, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact.
That's not doing floaters or something.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Thompson outside. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Now here is Hardaway. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Pass to Duren. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Los
No, shoot that over me.
Coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
He thought it could.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
I was late there.
It's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons
Violation.
in a row at the bottom
Too
of the
slow.
standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. And that counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak.
So LeBron, yeah.
It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption.
LeBron.
Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the
Thought I
mark.
could do so right there. Shoot 3.
Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Duran. Now Hardaway. 3-pointer. Rebound the Lakers.
Look at that.
LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Great.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 19 points for Jay. Pistons trail by 18. Now Hardaway coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Harris against Hachimura. It's deflected. Pushing it up. Jay misses. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. Trying to end the drought. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Thompson sets the pick for Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And you can see the competitiveness in Hardaway Jr.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Woods checked in.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that
it's a great
finish! Got a dunk.
Oh, my.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. Here's Hardaway. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Pistons trail by 20. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Hardaway's got 12 in the game.
This defense has had its hands full with Hardaway tonight. They just can't keep him in check.
Here's Jay. Guarded by Hardaway. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
That was a nice layup right there.
This quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
Hardaway kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Stewart. Thompson with it.
Mainly got to do floaters so I can get more of that field goal percentage.
And he's fouled pretty
in their regular
shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points.
And regular layups as well.
A good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
Do a little playmaking. We're part of the rise though, so finishing playmaking is key. Shooting threes and shooting mid-ranges. We have the open shot.
Veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Wood.
You got to keep doing that thing.
And Harris drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Jay. He's got 27.
Ooh,
Drills it from
that's
outside.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Thompson outside.
Get the perimeter.
A shot by Stewart with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Jay. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, he's been in total control
Another
offensively,
one.
and the
Another
defense
one.
has had no
And
answers.
another one. Yeah.
Pass to Stewart. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
With the step back. Here's Jay. Guarded by Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Jay. Good. Nice job down low.
Another
Jay's
field goal.
got 35 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here is Hardaway. Defense is right there. And it goes for the
Sorry,
fifth time in
sorry.
10 shots for him this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Jay. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
66. Please, director.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. Well, guys, any thoughts on where these teams are heading?
A few will rise, a few will fall, and some, like my own career, remain strong and controlled and dominant.
Do you see yourself in every stat? It seems like we can't even revolve.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game for Jay.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in.
Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. he sells fouls really well.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Jay out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. Good on the bucket. Thompson's got 6.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Driving the lane. And the basket by Jay. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Sasser finds Harris. Lets it go with the 3. Yes, it is. Score that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Detroit has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Over in the corner, Sasser. And it's off from 3-point range. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Harris's shot is off. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Jay. Off target with his 3.
Well, he hit a couple of 3s in the first half, but none since then.
Sasser with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Outside Hardaway. Back to Harris. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Outside Hardaway. Back to Harris. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here he goes. They get it again.
No way.
Can't throw down the putback. Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Sasser. It's stolen by Davis.
That's good defense, man.
Now the Lakers on the break. And stolen by Harris. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
In a moment here now, they'll see the numbers for LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Here's Sasser. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Tipped away. Tries to save it. Harris with it. He's picked up by James.
That was a nice save right there. Nice. Okay.
Thompson right side. Here's Sasser. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Sasser's got 6.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Here's Jay. He's got 39. Screen by James. Reeves outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pistons trail by 14. Hardaway passes to Harris. Now Sasser. Six on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. And it comes off the front of the rim. Lakers leading by 14. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 41.
50 shooter.
James is a guy who's always looking to
pass. Got that shit to shooter badge there.
Pass to Harris. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jay. He's covered by Sasser.
Almost done, bro.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Hardaway with a wide open look. Duren down low. He's covered by Hachimura. Shots good by Duren.
Well, positioning and size win Duren the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Here's Jay. From down in the low post, it goes.
Hey.
Jay's got 43 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. Christian Woods checked in for James. And it's Russell in for Austin Reeves.
At least 50 points a game this season.
Thompson outside.
St. Fitz.
Harris outside. From the arc. That's in.
10 assists.
Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's his 2nd triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Jay. 43 points in the game. And the dunk to finish it off.
Good.
Beauty.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Sasser with it. He's guarded by Russell. And here is Hardaway. 14 points for him. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pistons trail by 15. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Beasley in for Marcus Sasser. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 6 inside. Here's Duren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score. And it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Here's Jay. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Jay. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Stewart. Now here is Harris. Duren sets the screen for Beasley. And Duren slams it in.
Moving well. Duren working in the 2-man game.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Thompson. Jay misses. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 9 points. Duren. And Duren slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Oh, offensive interference. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Pistons, all reads checked in for Jalen Duren. Fontecchio's coming in for Tobias Harris. And it's Noel in for Thompson. James checked in for the Lakers. Christie comes in for Hachimura. And it's Stewart top of the key. Back to Noel. Fires for three. Lakers with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Noel finds Stewart. Back to Noel. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. And it's Fontecchio missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad
LeBron
on that possession.
And
that was a fast assist, though.
James is so much fun to watch.
Assist to LeBron James. LBJ himself.
And Detroit has possession. A 12-point game. Pass to Stewart. Now Fontecchio. This one for three. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Stan, you just said this. One thing about Fontecchio, he can flat out score the ball. Wow.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really a consistent shooter, but he can score in other ways as well. You'd like to see him get to the free throw line more, but that might just be a little nitpicky.
Noel with the ball. Can they get it? Christie with the rebound. Lakers leading by 14. There's a minute 47.
I meant to go and dunk. I didn't mean to do it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team.
God, I'm
He
leaning.
told his guys to max it out on the three.
Oh,
if those
wait.
shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Fontecchio is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Beasley in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hits it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where is the defense?
They won.
They've been content to let them
They
fire
won
away.
opportunity.
They've gotta
Once
close
more.
out to the arc.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Pistons trail by 10. Now,
Try to get that A+ teammate grade and try to get our takeover meter a little bit.
From downtown, another three for Detroit.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Beasley up top. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Beasley, the pass to Stewart. That three off the mark. Lakers leading by 9. There's the drive. Out to Russell. It's picked off. It's Beasley on the wing. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Russell. Here's Jay. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Beasley with a screen on Russell. To the inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Lady, you got to block that, man.
That layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
For the Pistons, Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Asar Thompson in for Fontecchio. And then
LeBron, the point guard,
James
doing a assist match.
And it's Gabe Vincent in for Christie. Jay misses. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. Trailing here by 8. Shoots the 3. Basket is good.
Come
the
on.
assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Jay by Beasley, and he
Why you got fouled?
There too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player putting an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he's good on the second. Detroit making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Number 8, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Jay. They set the pick. Lays it up off the glass.
Okay.
Jay's got 55.
3
Well, he's been very
point
efficient
birds
in
right
this
there.
quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Duran. A 3. Hardaway, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pistons trail by 8. Here's Sasser. Now Harris, defended by Vincent. That's good from Harris on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 21 points for Tobias Harris. Here's Jay. On the wing, James. Pass to Jay. Screen by James. To the middle. LeBron steps
Bob City to LeBron James.
I mean, what's new?
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Harris. Clock at 6. Pass to Hardaway. Fires from the corner. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
That's good defense for me.
LeBron's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jay. He's covered by Sasser. Here's Jay. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pistons trail by 8. Thompson outside. Shoots from 12. He squares up and sinks it. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Lakers with some changes. Davis is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vincent. And it's Austin Reeves in for
Pick a roll, AD. Pick a roll.
Loads it up for Davis.
No way, bro.
Detroit takes possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Pistons have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Jay. Davis sets a screen. Jay, the pass to Davis. And Slammed in by
Hey, you
Davis.
dunked on.
That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Pass to Duran. It's stolen by Davis.
Good defense, AD. Come on.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Jay. Yet
Great.
another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Hardaway against Reeves. Here's Duran. He gets that one.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
All sorts of time.
Rushed it.
Duran's got 15
Broke his
rebounds here
ankles.
tonight. Over in the corner, Sasser. Harris outside. Thompson outside. Duran high post. And Duran slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Jay. It's tipped. It's stolen by Duran. Harris against LeBron. Tries again. And Duran finishes inside. Duran's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. Again, what an avalanche.
Throw over the sheet. Another 60-point game.
3 times.
I mean, right. 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
3 60-point games. Superstar difficult.
Pistons trail by 5. Sasser with it. Harris outside. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And oftentimes it's Harris spotting up. That drive may have caught the defense napping. And I really like the aggression. And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Here's Jay. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just
screams like that.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Hardaway up top. Pass to Harris. Duran sets the screen for Harris. To the paint. Duran down low. Davis is there. Duran no good. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Jay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Duran with a screen on LeBron. Harris passes to Duran. Now Sasser Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by LeBron.
You
Defense,
gotta
LeBron.
keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking.
I think a defense too.
What a block that one was.
Here's Jay. Plays it up and banks it in.
Okay.
And the Lakers lead by 7.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Harris outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Jay misses. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Hardaway for 3. Here's Sasser. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Jay. Pass to Hachimura. Davis with it. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Jay. They grabbed their own miss. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Great win tonight, MP.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers, but everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.
Another day, another win. Good work.
All right, y'all. This is Kingston 11s. Hang on real quick.
What's up, neighbor? Hey, remember, like a good neighbor.
I'll say, guys, see you next. Kingston. It's the end of the video. NBA 2K25. MyCareer. Part 4. Earning my money, VC. See you guys later. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment on the video. Thanks for watching.